This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Well, bounce back game for you. I know trying to put the Bahamas behind you, but started the game really helping the team, beating those players out top, getting drives and then kicking out. Then you got some scoring offense in the second half. Talk about your game tonight and what it's been like kind of dig out of this.
Man, I was in my head in the Bahamas, not really playing my game, being indecisive. But like tonight, like Coach Smart sent me clips of me from last year when I played against Duke, and he just told me to play my game, go out there, play confident, and really just look for my teammates. And that's what I did. Like started the game out, look for my teammates, get my guys shots, and when I needed to score, I scored. So felt good.
Last four games for you. Big response against an All-American again tonight. Talk about your performance and what it took to get there.
Yeah, I'm not looking at if somebody's an All-American or not. I believe I'm one of those guys. So just going out there and, it's a big win at home. It's a great environment. It's good to have everybody on our side. So, I just went out there and did, know what I know I can do. And it was a good turnout.
Yeah, I guess for both you guys, you've been 1-3, lost your last home game, and now Duke comes in. And just how big was it for the team, to start a turnaround, winning such a big game? Maybe you could take that, and then TB.
I feel like it was big for us to get this win. As a group, we really knew that we needed this win tonight. After coming off that loss to UNCG and then the 2 games in the Bahamas. But tonight we just decided we need to lock in, really get this win, so we can get some momentum going.
Going in, off them 2 losses in the Bahamas, we knew we had to have today. There was no option. We had to win this game. That was kind of the vibe in the locker room before the game, was everybody was just locked in. Everybody was excited to play. I mean, how can you not get excited? It's a sold out crowd. So it was a great bounce back game, and it was one we had to have.
And that, El, I don't know if you even thought about this. 5th win tonight for the team. I know there's a lot more to come, but that's more wins than you even had last year. And I know you had a couple. I don't mean that to rub it in. I really don't. And I think you'd scored about 40 points against Duke, so you've done well individually. But how big is it to beat them, and then to have a big win like this when obviously last year was so tough for you?
Yeah, it feels really good. Be on a winning team, to play with guys that are really good players as well, and to get that win against Duke, like that's big for me. Like I was in ACC, like you guys know, I played against them multiple times and couldn't get the win. So tonight to be able to get that win, like it felt really good.
El, kind of what he went through last year and what he's helping you guys do.
I feel like me and El, kind of came from the same kind of situation. At Missouri, my freshman year, we weren't winning games like that. We might have won 8 games. So, just coming to a program, that's about winning. It's a good feeling whenever you beat a top opponent. Coming from a team that doesn't win as much.
For both of you, it seems like Austin's 2 best games this year have been against Purdue in the exhibition and tonight against big time opponents. Just what do you make of his mental makeup that allows him to do that? Just his performance overall tonight.
Man, I would say like he's like the best glue guy in the country. He does everything: defends, he rebounds. He can score when he needs to, but he's just big for us. And he shows up in big time games. He's always ready, no matter what. He's a big part of our team.
Like El said, man, he's always ready to play. He has a lot of experience. He's played at 2 colleges. So it's good to have an older guy in there. He knows how to play the game. He knows when to make the right read. So yeah, he's definitely one of the best glue guys in the country.
You guys had 17 assists tonight. Must talk to us before the game about just kind of the struggles with the ball movement. I mean, what was kind of the biggest key for that turnaround? And you guys really seemed like you could kind of find the open man at will.
Really just nobody cared who scored. Like we're all just sharing the ball. Man, it's happy like when you see the ball going to basket after you get an assist. So like really just the game plan was just to move the ball, run good offense, and be aggressive and just take care of the ball. And that's what we did.
Did you grow up a Duke fan from Durham, or?
Of course, no question. So, but when I got to college, I wasn't a Duke fan no more.
Coach Must talked to us about how he spent 14 hours cutting every single play for y'all before this game from the games in the Bahamas. Just how did his prep and his attention to detail help y'all in this game?
I feel like every game, our coaching staff, they give us everything we need to be successful. And, you know, this is just another one of those games. It was just a matter of us going out and executing the game plan. And, you know, we did that well tonight.
Can't remember what game I asked you afterwards, but you said you were at like 120%. What percentage health are you now?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready. You know, I'm at a point where the injury's behind me now. You know, it's coming up on a year since it's happened. So, you know, I'm not even, thinking twice about that. I don't even think about the injury.
But for both of you, Caleb, 21, 5-5. 21 was obviously big, but the 5 assists, I think 4 of those were threes. Just what did you make of him tonight? He hit some big momentum shots, I thought.
He's a big time player. He really can score the ball at will. He's a better passer than he gets credit for. So that 5 assists was big. Must know him about rebounding the ball. So 5 rebounds as well. Like that was big. Everybody we got in there rebounded the ball well. And he had a big game. Shout out to him.
You know, shit, we know and everybody knows how well he can score the ball, you know, how well he shoots it. But, you know, when he's getting 5 assists and, 5 rebounds and doing all this stuff, you know, it's hard to beat us. So.
This is for both of you guys. So El can take it first, and then Trevon. Obviously, the crowd played a factor in your performance tonight. It was the largest crowd ever in Bud Walton Arena history. I mean, just amazing atmosphere. What did you guys think of it, and how did it help on the court tonight?
Man, that was insane. Like I haven't had that experience in college basketball except for the Purdue game. So for me, like I really just wanted to go out. I was just excited just to be out there and play. The crowd played a big part though. Like it's tough to play in there with all those people, screaming, yelling. Like, so I feel like that home court advantage is like different when it's packed out like that.
I don't got none heat. What was the question again? I mean, when the fans are all, all on our side, it's a good feeling. I can't imagine, going somewhere else and playing against, something like that. So just to have the fans there, man, that's the best fans in the country that are camping outside. I drove past, there's probably 5,000 students outside. So, you're probably not getting that anywhere else in the country. And man, I was just blessed to be a part of it. I didn't know it was the most people here ever in Bud Walton. So, that's something special.
You guys were without T Mark tonight after that scary fall in the Bahamas the other day. Just was there some added motivation to maybe go out and have a strong performance without him? And then what does it say about this group to respond the way you did without somebody who's been such a key part to the process so far?
Yeah, T Mark's a big part of our team. He had an amazing game that last game in the Bahamas. That was a career high. He's really been able to show that he can score the ball at will, defend, and rebound. So, yeah, I feel like guys, but we just have a deep team. Like you just never know. Like we have multiple guys that can go out there, get 20, and I feel like without having him tonight just shows like how deep we were, like how together we were, like when a man's down, like, and we want to get that win for him.
Sorry, do you want to answer that, TV? No? Okay. Hey, this was Eric Musselman's 100th career victory here at Arkansas. I think it's 210 or something. But your thoughts on that, like getting Eric's 100th victory here in such a special, atmosphere and win and everything?
We know Coach Muss, all he cares about is winning, he tells us, I know last year he used to tell us a lot more, but he tells us, we live and die on each possession. So, tonight we were living and dying on each possession. Everybody in the locker room wanted to win just as much as Coach Muss tonight. And, I'm happy for him to get that 100th win.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm just happy for him. He deserves it. He comes in every day, first one in the gym working. So I feel like I'm very excited just to be a part of that 100th win. And that's something I can share with him.
Hey, going back to the Bahamas. I'm not sure what happened to you there, but I don't think you had any assists. You had 6 tonight. I don't think you scored. I mean, what do you think happened there and kind of how'd you dig your way out in such a big game?
Just got to be mentally strong. There's going to be bad games. Just got to be able to push through and bounce back. I feel like I did that.
Els. Oh,
Yeah. 26 assists in y'all's previous 4 games on 99 field goals, about 1 out of every 4 tonight, 17 on 26, 2/3. What was the difference on this ball energy tonight, and how did y'all spark it?
Really just sharing the ball, moving it. We watched a lot of film about the ball, just sticking on one side of the floor. So we try to get the ball to the second and third side, and we did that. And when guys were open, they knocked it down. We knew how Duke was going to defend us. We knew 2B was going to be open a lot because of how they're 4-man guard. So we took advantage of that. I mean, the first 3-4 minutes, like I was just looking for him because I knew he was going to be open majority of the time.
El mentioned that Coach Smart sent him some tape of him playing against Duke last year. Trevor, after the UNC game, was there any motivation from any of the coaches for you like that along those lines?
Yeah, I would say Smart, me and Smart, right when we got back, I was coming in, 2-3 times a day, watching film, watching myself, watching where I'm going to be at in response to the floor against Duke. And, we really game plan for Duke, really hard. All the guys were bought in. Everybody was doing their own positional film. And, the coaching staff did a great job of getting us ready for today.
Okay. Hey, guys, there, I don't know if you realize, I think there was like 13 or 14 ties first half, some lead changes. You guys finally got some separation with like 11-2 run, and Caleb scored 7. He led you with 21. Well, what do you think keyed that run? Just what do you think of his game tonight? L and then TB maybe?
I feel like defensively, we were really good. That's what got us that separation. And I feel like when we got that separation, we just kept pushing. KB came up big with some clutch buckets. He had a really good night. That's something that he's going to do every other night. So that's big for us.
Bill, what was Duke doing at the end when you all have trouble getting to midcourt? Anything you hadn't seen there?
No, I wouldn't say it's nothing I haven't seen, but like we just got to do a better job of that. We have to getting the ball in, and we was really trying to stall a little bit too. So when we get it in, we just gotta break the pressure and go. We gotta do a better job of that for sure.
BetOnline is your #1 source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.